Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a nail video in so long, but I am officially back as of today. I want to give a shout out to Born Pretty for sending these goodies over. As always, I'll leave everything linked down below. For today's selection, I have a few fall-ish autumn colors. I'm currently in my metallic cat eye era, so all of these are magnetic cat eyes. I've also really been leaning into silver lately, so I did pick out two different silver shades to try out. Ultimately, I am going in with Smoky Ash. So starting off with the pinky, I'm going to concentrate a dollop of the color right in the center. Going in with a magnet, I'm going to play with it a little bit before deciding on where I want the reflection to be. And then I'll be curing this for 60 seconds. For today's nail art, I am going to isolate the chrome, so I'm going in with a matte top coat, which I also do cure for 60 seconds. For the chrome to stick, I'm going in with my rhinestone gel glue. Taking a really thin pencil brush, I'm going to saturate it in that gel. It is quite thick, so it's a little messy to work with, but I do like how it looks. Because it's so thick, you get those ridges and texture that I am really aiming for. Here, I'm trying to outline where I place that metallic shade. Doesn't have to be super precise, which is why I love this type of nail art. Honestly, I try to be as sloppy as possible for this. The trick is to not fully cure this gel. I put it in under the UV light for 10 seconds, no longer than that. Then I'm going in with my chrome powder of choice. I have been really loving this rose gold shade. I find that this rose gold shade shows up really nicely. Taking it on an applicator, I'm going to buff it into the gel. And of course, to clean up, I do have acetone nearby, so I'm going to take it onto another brush, and then I'm going to clean up the areas where I don't want that chrome powder to stick, which is going to be around the outline as well as the center. After cleaning all of that up, I'm going in with the super top coat. This stuff is super shiny, super glossy, which I love. So I'm going to put on a thick, even layer before curing that fully for 90 seconds. So here is how that design on the pinky looks like in the sunlight, super metallic-y. Next, we're moving into the ring finger, which is gonna be a floral design. I'm taking that shade and placing one blob. This is going to be one of the bigger petals. I'm going to clean up the shape a little bit with that acetone on a brush. Then when I'm happy with the design, I will cure this for 30 seconds before moving on to the other two petals. We're pretty much going to repeat the process for the last two petals, just placing the color down, cleaning it up, and then using the magnet to place where we want the reflectives to be. And then I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds before going in with the matte top coat again. For the isolated chrome on this finger, I want to outline the petals, so I'm going in with the same step, taking it onto a thin brush. Then I'm gonna rub in the chrome powder. I pretty much just go in downward strokes before cleaning it up with acetone again. This step should be pretty easy because we do have a matte top coat on top, so the chrome ideally shouldn't be sticking to the nail itself. I'm gonna finish it off with my super top coat and then curing that fully for 90 seconds. Now moving into the middle finger, this might be my favorite design yet. It is super simple, and of course, it is not a nail art video of mine without a French tip, but this time I'm going in with a little twist. This time you can be super messy, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just kind of loosely doing a French tip. Then I'm going in with the magnet to play around with the reflectives before curing this layer for 30 seconds. We're going to do 2 layers of this, so pretty much just go over the outline and then play around with the reflectives a little bit more before curing this nail for 60 seconds. You know the step by now. We are going to isolate the chrome by going in with a matte top coat. So layer on a very even layer and curing that for 60 seconds. Now, taking the rhinestone gel glue this time, we are going to outline where the French tip starts. And in this case, it's going to be a little squiggly design. It doesn't have to be super perfect, like I said. If anything, I prefer this to be a little messier. Cure this gel for 10 seconds, and then we're going to buff in the chrome powder. Topping it off with the super top coat and curing the nail for 90 seconds, we are almost done. Here's what the hand is looking like so far. We have done 3 designs. For the last 2 fingers, we are going to repeat the pinky design onto our pointer finger and repeat the middle finger design onto the thumb. I'm honestly obsessed. I feel like it's casual enough for a everyday nail, especially now that I'm in the office. I don't want any design that's too loud, but I'm still able to express myself creatively. Like I said, I will have everything linked down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.